Hi guys, welcome and welcome once again to this channel. If you're new here, welcome, and kindly don't forget to hit on that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for tuning in. And on our today's episode, I have a brand new episode that I want to launch today actually, and be all about moms. So I have a mommy series, yes, and I'm so excited to share my motherhood journey, how it has been. I'm a mom of two adorable boys, and I know there are first-time moms out there who really need to get certain information, people who are actually waiting to be moms, and I'll be glad to share my journey, my experience, how it has been, and I hope it will be of benefit to you guys. So on our today's episode, my baby, my second born, just started weaning recently, and I felt like why not share the essentials that you need when your baby starts to wean. So I'm going to start with that today, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Kindly support me by subscribing to this channel, and yeah, that is the only support that you guys can give me, subscribing and sharing this channel to your friends, your families, and everyone that you feel will benefit from this. So let's go straight into this. Today I'm actually doing an essential. Many of us, especially the new moms, you don't know what to start with. You are confused. You don't know what you need to get first. But I'm here to encourage you, to just tell you that start with the least things that you have. Don't overthink. It's just simple. So I want to just show you, I have the things here. I just want to show you the basics that you need. These are things that you first need to have so that you can have that process smoothly. So our first thing, what do we need? We need this. Yes. So now we will be in need of this one because we will be using it to prevent baby, because you know when they are learning how to feed, most of the time they spill food around so much. So you need to get one of these just to ensure that a baby does not dirtify the clothes, because you see some of the food, even if you soak that cloth, will never come out clean. So to prevent that, we will need this. Yes, this one, it's called a feeder. Yes, we'll need a feeder. Now, and again, another thing that we will really need is a blender. Yeah, we'll need a blender, because remember, this baby is starting to wean. They don't know how to chew yet. So the first food that we make for them should be as smooth as possible, and for that to happen, you'll need a blender to blend that food for it to be as smooth as possible. I know some of you might be there and thinking, what if I don't have a blender? What can I use? Not to worry, because I'm going to show you what you can use. So now, if you don't have a blender, you can substitute it with this. This is a sieve. You just put the food and then you sieve it. After smashing and then you sieve it, it will come out as smooth as possible. So this is our item number 3. You can also use a sieve, guys. So if you don't have a blender, don't feel like you can't start it over with weaning baby, because this one is actually, I don't know, it's 100 bob. Yes, only 100 shillings. I don't know even if it's 50 shillings. You have this, and the baby will start to wean properly. The thing that we need to have when baby is starting to wean is baby thermos. Get him or her his own thermos where you'll be putting his porridge. So get at least 2 thermos, one for porridge, another one for either hot water or milk, so that when you want to serve, you don't have to warm all the time. Because remember, you're not supposed to give your baby a cold food. It should be warm all the time. We also preventing pneumonia. We don't want baby to get pneumonia, because remember, baby has been on breast milk, and breast milk is warm. So when we introduce food to this baby, we don't want this baby to maybe have a cold food, because it will interfere with the baby. So ensure that you have thermos, the small ones, for one for porridge and another one for either hot water or milk. Yes, thing that we need to get for the baby is a plate. Get your baby his or her own plate, where you'll be serving his or her food only. Let him or her not share a plate with the family plates. Get them their own plates, and you'll ensure, because if you get them their own plate, you also ensure that it's properly washed, especially with hot water. After every use, you dip them in hot water, they boil. That way they'll have killed the bacteria. Another thing that you need to get for your baby is a spoon, and normally I go with the plastic spoons, because you know, with the metallic ones, they might yeah, like when the food is hot, they don't cool so much, and you can tend to find that they might be a little bit hotter, and they might burn your baby's mouth. So I always prefer plastic spoon. Get your baby their own spoon and not the family spoon, so that anytime you boil them in hot water and then you wash them properly and thoroughly. So baby should have their own things aside. Don't mix them with the family things. And again, another thing is you'll need a storage bottles. So these ones are the ones that I was using to store milk after I express, but now since I don't express anymore, since the baby has started weaning, I recycled them and used them for storing food. So I have 5 of these. So when normally because I go to work, normally what I do is that I make food in bulk that will last for almost 1 week, 1 week, 4 days there. So what I normally do after preparing all the food, I place them here and then I store them in the refrigerator. So anytime the nanny wants to give baby food, they just have to warm it and give it to the baby. Yes, so with that, it also makes it easier for the nanny, and also you ensure that that food is properly stored, because remember, baby's food should be well stored, and when you store it, ensure that it has been covered to prevent any dirt from getting into that food. So always ensure that you have the storage containers. They normally go for these ones. You know, these ones are the ones that store milk, so I just recycled them. So this one, I'll store it. When I store food here, he will eat that food twice in a day. So half at maybe, it depends with how you will be feeding your baby, but for me, I normally have it served twice. Yes, because remember, we're also giving baby milk, there's porridge there, there's yogurt in the middle. Yes, so we ensure that. And then, you know, when you store food prior, you also ensure that you prepare your food yourself, and also you ensure that there is constant supply of food, since you have enough stored for the baby, so they won't go hungry anytime. Sawa. Or maybe when, you know, there are those days when the baby is so cranky and they can't even let the nanny prepare food. So with that, when you bulk cook baby's food and then you store them, it makes the work easier. Even when the baby doesn't want to be put down, the nanny will just take the food and warm it and then serve it, and it will make the work a little bit easier. So guys, that is what I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'll be sharing a lot of tips concerning mummies, and I already did bulk cooking. Yes, a baby food bulk cooking. You can also check that out. You can watch that video how I bulk cook my baby's food and store them well in the refrigerator. And I hope you enjoy. Yes, so if you did enjoy, kindly show me some love by subscribing to this channel. And you I hope you I hope yes, I just hope it will go well. I hope you enjoy this series. This is episode number 1, and more is coming. I'll be hosting people here. I'll have them tell us their motherhood stories, how it was, how it has been, and I'll be sharing a lot with you guys. So kindly support me, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy it. So until then, bye bye.